What up? This is your boy Checo.
This is your boy Noe. What up?
And this is Compas Unfiltered. Thank you guys for listening, for watching. Make sure you guys follow all of our social media, subscribe and like.
And make sure you go rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Make sure you drop a comment on YouTube. Like and subscribe.
Yes, sir. Enjoy the episode.
Fierro.
I thought when they were trying to take off my instructions, it was like he couldn't get it out, so he was on there like boom, boom, and it was like
and flash.
He was leaning in.
Yeah, he was going. He was like, and I was like, he's like, you're not gonna feel this, and I was like, no, but I can feel your fucking pressure on my head.
Brought flashbacks from County or qué pedo?
Hell yeah! Boom. That's crazy, bro.
Oh,
I didn't know you had that much work done, dude.
So
but come to think about it, like, yeah, bro, like. I remember the braces and shit. That's wild, man. I'm not looking forward to it. I think I got my appointment on the 19th, bro. So let's see how that goes.
Sábado.
Yeah, un sábado.
Yeah, like Gloria.
I'm over here asking the person questions. I'm like, yeah, so she checked me out. I forgot what I went for, bro. Oh, for a filling. But I already knew like what was next. She's like, well, the next thing for you would be, to start the implant and shit. And I'm like, all right, cool, that's cool. And then she finished up. We went to the front. I was like, yeah, set up my appointment. And then I was like, so what happens? Am I going to be okay to go back to work the next day? Or am I going to be able to eat? Well, I'm over here thinking they got to cut into it, put stuff in there. I don't know, bro. Yeah. I'm thinking the worst, And she's just downplaying this shit. She's like, well, yeah, I mean, you probably want to have the day off and shit, you don't want, you're not,
8 day?
Yeah, 8 days, but... And she's like, the process is going to take approximately 8 months.
I wait.
Yeah, so I don't know if they're going to be cutting in, putting a bone in there, or whatever they're going to do. And then, it has to heal, and then they would go back and, put the tooth in. I don't know, bro, the molar in. I have no idea, bro, but she's doing? Putting in, an implant. Como una muela, güey.
Oh, okay.
So, and I was like...
Not a crown?
I don't know if I don't even know if that's...
probably a crown.
I thought a crown was just the piece that goes over your own tooth.
Yeah, but you get they basically, you still have your root.
So the root canal is where they kill the nerve.
Yeah,
they drill all the way in, they kill the nerve, and then they put a crown over that.
Right.
That would be a crown. But your tooth, the base, the surrounding base is still there.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, but I don't have anything there. They're gonna put a fake molar in there, bro. Okay. Yeah, so she's like, yeah, it's probably gonna take a full from beginning to end 8 months. So I'm like, damn, bro. But she's being too not expressive. She's not explaining shit how I want it. I want them to baby me, be like, yeah, you're gonna be okay, bro. Don't worry about it, just come in,
hold your hand and shit.
Sí, güey, pero no me hizo el paro. She's like, yeah, come in and just get the fuck out now. We're done today. We'll see you on the 19th. How
it makes you feel any better though. I think my root canal was the least. Everybody was like, "Oh, root canal's hurt. Root canal's hurt."
I've had a few of those. I'm good on those.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't even feel any pain in my root canal, dude. I was like,
"Have you had good drugs?"
You had
shit though.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, this front tooth, that's the one that got chipped, and this one's fake, or it's not. I don't know what the fuck.
Well, the fake tooth.
It's fake tooth, yeah.
So they took the one that was originally there and put another one in there.
Simón.
How was that painful?
I didn't feel shit.
Dude, how does it stick though? How does it stay? How do they get it to grip back in there?
Well, I already had I think a root canal done or some shit.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's wild though. Can you bite shit though? Anything or no?
I mean, I'll be fucking.
Tacos aren't hard, fool. He's like, yeah, I got the hard shells from Taco Bell. I'm good. No way, but como chicharrón, way, or I don't know.
Sí,
yeah, anything.
Normal,
yeah.
And I was actually afraid, the first few, probably couple of weeks and shit. I didn't want to bite anything hard, but they told me no, you're good to go. As soon as you leave out of here, whatever.
That's your real tooth now.
And I'm like, damn. But then even though when I would bite, I'd be like, shit, I was so kind of careful.
Yeah, well, I don't know, man. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Hey, for everybody watching, comment if y'all got traumatic experiences.
Oh, we're already live, bro?
Oh, yeah, we're recording, bro. Yeah, estamos, güey.
Cabrón.
Anybody watching,
I'm picking my nose and shit.
You're good, bro. They'll let you have it on the comments. No te creas. Nobody even comments and shit. Pero sí, todos comenten si tienen traumatic experiences with a dentist or Any wild fucking visits, man. Or if you have Invisalign, you balling like my cuz, then put it on there too, balling.
No,
but I'll take this time as to welcome to Compas Unfiltered, Jesse.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks for coming on, bro.
Thanks for coming on, bro.
Man.
It's been like a year and shit. We're trying to get you on, pero pues ya se hizo.
Ya les digo, man. I've been trying to get on, pero... No,
Yeah, you've been trying to get on this thing, wait.
This guy's
just get a little bit closer to the mic, bro. That way.
Okay.
Or get more closer to you, you know?
Pero sí tiene voz de locutor el vato, ¿no?
Simón, güey.
No, ¿crees? Sí me han dicho antes, no, for
¿Qué te han dicho, güey? No te han dicho nada,
güey. They lied to you. But before we start, bro, I just wanted to send a quick shout out to los compas de Calentanos. We were on their pod a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
I want to say 2.
2 weeks ago. We were on there and shit. Pinche cotorreo estuvo chingón.
Hell yeah.
By the time this one drops, hopefully that episode drops with Calentanos. I don't know their schedule.
Calentanos.
Hell yeah. Estuvo chingón la plática ahí con esos compas.
Cotorreo.
Hell yeah. And we didn't drop, if you're listening to this, we didn't drop last week because I went to TJ. So fui a Tijuana and then I went to Rosarito. And that shit was fucking dope. So no pod last week, but now you guys got a pod this week and shit. Aquí con el Compa Jesse and el Compa Noe.
Con el Compa Jesse.
What's up? Come on down.
So let's kick it off with our first, I guess, question topic for today. We're gonna be talking Ukraine, fucking Russia, pinche gas prices. I'm glad we record at home because I do not want to fucking drive, bro. And I don't want to feel like my bad, compa. No.
Disrespectful as hell, bro.
Right? Dang.
Bro, that shit's crazy, bro. Right now, I think I seen for Cali, it's like 6 something, bro, almost $7, if not 7 already. Way.
Yeah.
That's just fucking nuts, bro. But
So some of those memes are like, I don't know if it's true or not, but some of them showing like $9. I'm like, that's gotta be fake.
Somebody faked it, ahí.
Yeah, I mean like $9, dude. That's insane.
We got fam out there though. You could quick text to that. Hey,
that's
what's up? I did see some people walking though. Maybe the prices are real, bro.
But they say it's gonna hit, bro. It's gonna hit 9 or probably 10 in Cali.
Yeah.
Damn. I think we'll probably hit 7.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
I'm hoping they stays at the max 6, bro. The max.
I mean, I wanted the max like 3-way, but
nah, for sure. But I mean, if we're talking, theoretically, way you're guesstimating. I'm like, I hope it doesn't get higher than 6, if anything, But man, like you're right. I was talking to Nene on the way here, and he's like,
shout out to the compa Nene.
Shout out. And he said it was like $389 for like super unleaded, and like up in the 4s for premium.
Damn, so they're under 4 or 9-1?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And I was like, fool,
lucky as fuck.
You be pumping premium? He's like, not no more.
Se va a chingar el carro todo, bro.
He's
I'm
like,
saving on gas.
He's like, not anymore, dog. He's like, I started pumping regular shit. I'm like, damn. I always pump regular. You guys?
Yeah, I pump regular. I don't got no
premium.
Fucking...
You've been bougie since I met you, bro.
89. No, pero es que la truca tiene Hemi, so you got to give it a little something,
Yeah, Invisalign, he got Hemi, bro. He pumping 89 gas, dog. That's that government shit.
Hey, bro, I work from home, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's why, right?
Dude, I always wanted to pump, like, the premium shit, and I just can't get myself to do it, bro. I look at the other prices, I'm like, man, fuck it, dude. Truck is gonna be fine, bro. That's what I think. I'm like, man, it's going to be
even
fine.
For the Caddy, way?
The Caddy, that engine didn't require premium.
But it's with the chingo way.
Oh, yeah. No, it's a chingo because I drove it into water, bro.
Water mixed with the fucking cheaper gas way. It's a chingo keeps its Caddy way.
Yeah, because mine required like...
there were certain... Yeah, that model didn't require premium, bro. I didn't pump premium in that one either, though. No. I pumped 87. I might have pumped a few times, But, yeah, I mean, when I had the Caddy, bro, that's when prices for gas was high, too.
The Caddy?
Yeah, that's when Obama was in office, no?
08, no? Around that time?
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit was up, too. Yeah, not $6, but that shit was up.
Nah, but it was in the 4s.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So I remember because I had a V8, bro, and everybody was like, damn. And I would drive to work, too. Hasta on Prospect, güey. O sea, ¿dónde chingados? Rolling Meadows, I don't remember. But it wasn't a short drive either. I was like, all right, this sucks, man. And
you seen those memes, way, about like, if you ain't driving the V8, you shouldn't be fucking complaining. I'm fucking driving 4-cylinder. I'm still complaining. Fuck that shit, bro. Fuck that, bro.
It still hurts regardless.
Yeah, it adds up crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yo, is there a cap like on whenever you? I thought you could scan your card and shit, and you could just pump until your shit's full.
Nah.
Like it goes up to $100 and then it stops.
No, I've had it stopped at 75 once.
No, you got bad credit.
That's fucked up. I thought you were ready to fucking crack on your cousin, bro.
Oh, yeah.
No, I said I wasn't, right?
Yeah, you said you
I
wasn't.
lied.
You lied.
No, wait, because there's been a few times I pumped by my house. I mean, when was the last time we actually walked in and said 20 on 2, you know? So, yeah, that hasn't happened, you know what I mean? So, anytime I scan my card or whatever, I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to fill up, you know? Let's see how much it's going to take. And it stops at $100, you know? Automatically, it shuts down.
I think it depends on the gas station, bro. Because I've seen some people like on Snapchat and shit, fucking, they're like, oh, look, fucking 115 or whatever. Just to
that was
fill up.
BP for me. And I've tried different cards too, like debit or credit, whatever.
Yeah, it stops
and it
at
stops
100.
at 100. Maybe it's that gas station. That is the one by my house that I like to pump at, bro.
Yeah.
It could be that.
Yeah, I think it is just by station, but depending on like the crime rate around here.
Oh, yeah, still out.
It's
There you
true,
go.
bro.
I mean, he should
There
know,
you
bro.
go,
So,
there you go.
este compa sí sabe.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like
true.
at $75. I was like, oh, I'm done. And
You're
I'd go
like,
back,
I
it's
should
at-
get out of here.
and It's at 3/4 and shit. Imagínate ahorita, se estaba llenando como unos $83 antes mi troca.
Right now, you're going to be like a 115, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Damn.
But anyways,
Pero déjalo que diga, güey, que trae Hemi.
you see, right?
Déjalo,
Anda
déjalo.
presumiendo el compa.
V8.
¿Eh?
V8 Hemi.
Pero nomás la engine porque lo demás no me alcanzó.
No.
Oh, fuck, man. Well, to talk about Russia and Ukraine, bro, like, what do you guys think about that, bro? Like, the whole Russia invading Ukraine. Like, ese güey para mí ese güey está bien, está zafado el cabrón. He's fucking nuts, bro. Like, he ain't all there, bro, to be doing that shit, you know?
El Putin?
Putin, yeah, talking about Putin.
Hey, yeah, I mean, I've always felt like he's I think he's out there, you know, try to show power. I think he's always been about that, about trying to like
Flex.
yeah. And I mean, I know it's wrong what he's doing, but I also know that he was kind of almost pressured by other countries to do what he's doing, you know, by all the sanctions they've been putting on him.
But this is, you're talking about the sanctions were after, no?
Well, yeah, but I think like before that, you know, they were threatening him with like, oh, we're gonna do this if you know you do that. So, like, there's a lot of details obviously out there like that we don't know about that.
Oh, of course.
They're not probably saying, but I feel like there's like a veces como que like us meaning like the U.S. como que metemos la cuchara mucho, you know, like you don't need to be involved in that, bro. Like, just let them handle it. But and I feel like a lot of the times, like for that NATO stuff, they just would have just been like, you know what, we'll just leave it. I think it would have, you know, not really provoked him to do what he did. I mean, I'm not saying it's right. It's definitely not right, but I feel like that's what kind of provoked him to do it. And I just, you know,
right.
I'm just scared more of it if he does take over the country, bro. Like
Ukraine?
Yeah.
If he takes over Ukraine?
Yeah. Like then what comes after that? Like then he's really gonna feel like, all right, I got some type of power, you know? And I don't even think he's flexing all the way as much as he really wants to flex.
I don't think it's that he doesn't want to, bro. I think like even his own troops, his own people, like citizens way, like they're protesting. Right. Troops are like leaving tanks and shit. They're like, fuck this shit, bro. Like this is not even a war that we want to fight. I think that's why Ukraine is having somewhat of a chance right now. Because they're fucking backing out. Like they're like, este way, you know, like he lied to us, bro. Because they had interviewed like some troops from like Russia, and they're like 18, 19. They're like, well, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen, bro? You know, they're like, man, like they told us this was like a what do you call it, bro?
Like I was gonna say a rehearsal, but that's probably not what they call it.
No, but you're on the right.
Like a training, like
it was like some kind of a kind of a training. And they're like, it was not a fucking training. But obviously, they're lower ranked. They're not going to tell them, you know. But now that they're there, you know, like they're killing people and this and that. They're like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah. I think I do remember that story.
It was
that
an
came out
exercise.
there, like an operation, an exercise. Yeah, that they were gonna do out like in the ocean. You know, just kind of test it out. But
Yeah, and it didn't turn out to be that. I think
Right.
that's why Ukraine is. I mean, obviously they're fighting, bro. They're fucking sticking up for their land and whatnot. But I think that's why. I think
What about
if
their president, bro? Like, you think he's doing a good job? Like,
Ukraine's president,
yeah.
I mean, he's staying there with them, bro. No se está dejando
I was
tampoco
asking
el
my
güey.
mom's like, yo, well, I thought that there was gonna be a quicker thing happening here with Russia invading and taking over, right? Ukraine. I thought it was gonna be quick action, bro. And I was like, yo, like, so what happens with him? Like, is he dipping off like with his fams once it's like he's losing, or like do they execute him on the spot? You know, like what happens with him? You know, or like do they put him like prisoner, take him prisoner? I was just wondering, like, do you guys know?
Like if Russia were to
Yeah.
get a hold of him,
Yeah.
he's on the kill list.
Oh, so he's
is he?
automatic.
Yeah, he's like they if you catch him, if you're able to fucking get a hold of him, kill him.
Oh,
He's
really?
on the list.
Oh, you knew that?
Yeah.
I thought they would have used him like to get more stuff. Like, hey man, we got this guy right here, man. Come, you know,
No,
we need
because
this.
ultimately they want to take over and implement whatever they have in Russia, like as far as like their government, and put it there. Because obviously, like, or not obviously, but it would cost Russia a shitload of money to occupy Ukraine, bro. Like, because the Ukraine people are gonna fight.
Right.
So even if Russia goes in there and takes over, like there's gonna be resistance.
Right.
So they just want to implement their government, there, and so why keep them around? You got to get rid of them.
Right.
That's what he's trying to do. But yeah, if they do take over, you know, where's he gonna go? Is he gonna go to Poland? And then that's where NATO has to jump in and.
Yeah, I was just like, damn, I wonder what happens. Because I honestly thought like this was early on. I was like, man, this is gonna be quick. You know, like if Russia ain't
That's
playing,
what everybody
bro,
thought.
Yeah. And I was like, well, I wonder what happened with dude. Like, is he gonna dip off with his fams? Like, you know, or did he fly out his family somewhere? Yeah, safe.
Are you talking about
I don't even know his
Zelensky?
name.
Zelensky?
Zelensky, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, damn, that's crazy, bro.
Well, you know what did Biden offer him? Something like, "Hey, we'll get you out of there."
An
or
escape,
something.
and he said,
he's like,
nah.
give me some guns, bro.
Yeah, he's like, I want ammo and shit.
He's like, we don't need Uber.
Yeah,
I need ammo.
I need ammo, bro.
I don't need a ride. That's exactly what he said. I don't need a ride.
Yeah.
It's like, stop playing, fool.
Give me some ammo, give me some guns. I mean, that's props. I give props to that dude. Like, he's out there fighting and shit. That's what I've always said. Like, for some reason, all other countries are out there going younger with the presidents, and we're over here getting older. If some shit was going down in the U.S., bro, Biden is not gonna be right there, bro. If we was being in the bunker, you know what I'm saying? But
you won't even know. You won't even know what's going on, bro.
Right,
to be honest, you know what I mean? Like,
You be lost?
You be lost in the motherfucker, bro. I rewatched that fucking video, bro, where they're like, obviously it's like
Turn
they
left,
do
turn left,
the
and
voiceover.
just keeps going.
Oh, bro, he like yeah, like no, you have to stay there and you gotta point. Make sure you point, and the guy's pointing or whatever. And he's like, okay, we got him. And then he's like, oh shit, no, he didn't. He kept on going straight. I was like, fuck, bro, every single time, bro.
It makes you crack up.
Hell yeah, that's just fucking hilarious.
Damn.
But before I go into my next question, bro, I gotta fix something, so we'll be right back.
yes,
And we're back. So we were just talking about Russia, and my question was gonna be to you guys, because right now you have people from Ukraine that fled. Some people stood to fight. What do you think you guys would do, bro? If like per se Russia were to come here, bro, or any other country try to invade the U.S., bro, y'all dipping, y'all staying, y'all trying to fight?
Before I start sounding scary and shit, what would you do?
Nah, the question's for you guys first.
Before I leave, like, what would you do?
So
I have no idea.
It depends what we're fighting for. I think that's what it comes down to me. Like, it's
They're trying to invade, just like the same situation as Ukraine. Like,
Okay.
it's unprovoked,
right.
and Russia's just trying to go in and take over for whatever reason, right? For whatever shit that we don't know about.
Yeah.
But the same thing, we're in the U.S. and someone's just coming to take over, unprovoked. That we know of, right?
Yeah.
I think I'd stay, bro. I mean, isn't that the reason why we have guns? You know, like, in
But I was
our
saying, so y'all
homes?
will stay and fight.
I'm speaking for
think
myself.
so.
I can't
Yeah.
speak for my primo and shit.
Oh yeah, I think for me it's easy because for me, like me coming out of high school, like I was actually going that route of going military. So
Then you heard they were using real guns. And you're like, that's scary.
Like, this isn't like Black Ops.
I thought you guys were using water guns. No, ¿sabes qué? No.
Mejor no.
Pero,
No,
yeah.
siempre
So
no.
for me, like I would make sure, like obviously, like the family, like they're in a safe spot. But as far as me goes, I would definitely stay back. And
So you yourself would stay, but then you would send the family
I will make sure the family's safe. Yeah.
safe. Like, what do you mean by that? Like send them to another
send them
country?
to Mexico.
Send them to Mexico?
Yeah, Simon, algo así.
Okay.
Yeah, or Canada. Nothing ever happens in Canada, bro. They never get involved in anything.
I never thought about that. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even think like whether. I mean, I think I would ask them what they want to do. If they want to go or they want to stay.
So let's say the fam says like, "Nah, bro, let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here." You
Nah, I feel like for your country, bro, like for the freedom that we have here in the United States, bro, like what our country offers us, bro, I feel like you got to fight for that, bro.
Yeah.
So to me, I want to fight, and like I feel like it goes a lot even further than that, bro. Like you're teaching your son, and I have 2 boys, bro. So to me, it's like you got to teach them, you got to stand up for something, bro. Like this is our country, like you got to show them, like, hey, this is what we got to fight for, Like obviously, I'd be fighting for their freedom, like for them to be living here comfortably, you know what I mean? So to me, it's like it even goes deeper, So I mean, not that I wouldn't be scared. I'd probably be scared as shit, but I'd definitely stay to fight, bro.
But would you do what Jesse said? Is to make sure the family gets out first?
I feel like I would.
Then...
That's a conversation with the wife. Like, like, hey, what do you want to do? I say you guys should leave and be safe. And then, like, if everything goes good, like, I'll see you guys soon, And if not, at least you guys are still straight,
For sure.
But I feel like that's a conversation you got to have with your partner, your spouse, and figure that out. Like, because what if they want to stay with you too? Like, you know what? We're staying to fight too. Like,
that's crazy, I don't know if I would let.
Right.
But I mean, we see it like it's wild, crazy, fool. But it's happening in Ukraine, dude. Like families are probably like, you know what? Hay que darle, güey. Like, esto es nuestro país, güey. Esto es nuestra casa. Like, if we don't defend it, who's gonna defend it?
Yeah, who else is gonna do it?
Right. So I feel like, yeah, it sounds crazy to us right now, but I feel like if we were in that situation, I feel like the fact that we are like saying that shit's crazy is the reason why probably countries do get invaded and like they lose, because people are like, yeah, fuck this, like let's bounce, like sure. Nah, pero si todos pelean juntos, way, I feel like it's definitely a harder fight. But I mean, that's just words right now, dude. But I feel like that's where I would want to take the path, But let's hope we never in that situation, bro.
Well, thankfully, bro, I don't think there's never been a war in the U.S. besides the Civil War, right? So hopefully it stays like that. Oh, and then
Pearl Harbor.
Well, that was on American soil. Yeah.
Yeah, I always gotta come up with the history and shit.
Lo bueno es que we get the number 1 military in the world.
The one you didn't join? He's like, yeah, they never won.
We're probably number 2 now, bro, because you didn't want to join with.
Es lo que digo, pero así pasa, Pero, as far as this war, going back a little bit, like you said in history, Russia's like, they're probably like top 2 right there. China top 3 with their Russia, China, they're like allies. So we don't want to try to make this like a World War III because it's gonna be hell for sure.
Oh, for sure, bro.
Yeah.
But I as far as for me, bro, I think I would want to stay. But if I do start hearing about like, hey, it like you said, depending on what country or qué pedo, what the situation is. But man, if they're talking like, hey, they're just gonna drop nukes. I mean, I'm fucking out, right?
This one's gonna be looking for excuses. Like, there were racists at Macy's, bro. I'm leaving. Get your ass out of here, bro.
Nah, wait, neta. Because I mean, like, obviously, if there's like soldiers, you know what I mean, like on land, yeah, wait. But if it's like a fucking nuke war, they're just fucking bombing the fuck out of us. I'm getting the fuck out. Wait,
kind of like they're doing Ukraine.
No, because they actually got
those are
troops
missiles,
on the floor.
right?
They got missiles and they got actually troops on the ground.
Yeah.
So they're fighting against somebody as well,
Well, there's ¿cómo se llama? One of their allies of Russia, they're right out, like right in the southern border. They're like, if you guys, they basically, their president or whatever, they said, like, if you guys mess with us, like, we'll just nuke everybody. Basically, that's what they said. Yeah, it's like, we're not messing around. And so I'm trying to think of the country right now. And I was reading the article the other day.
That is allies with Russia?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what country you're talking about. You want to put like your phone away or no? I don't get the Russian map. But yeah, they said they're just ready to nuke también.
Yeah.
If like what U.S. gets involved,
if U.S. gets involved, and if they anything related to them gets like messed up. Like if their trade starts messing up, if they start, their economy starts messing because of this war, or anybody gets involved because there's sanctions, they're not gonna be very happy. I guess we'll put it.
Well, they definitely got to be affected already and shit. No, it's not that.
Any of those?
No, I'm just gonna. You have another map, but that's crazy, bro. I mean, shit. If fucking they start nuking, it's not gonna end well for anybody.
Nah.
Especially if I know Russia has like some crazy ass nukes. I saw something about like a submarine. They call it. I forgot what the fuck they call it, but supposedly that thing has like I don't know how many nukes on the submarine. So it's like submarine is supposed to kind of be invisible, right?
Right.
You're not supposed to be able to detect it, kind of stay. This motherfucker's huge, bro. You can't miss it. But if you shoot it or if you try to blow it up, bro, it has so many nukes on board or in the submarine way. I mean, it doesn't even matter how big it is. You know what I mean? You're gonna fuck everybody else up. Like I think I had read something about there's enough nukes on that submarine to like pretty much flatten half of fucking Europe.
Jesus.
Like that's fucking wild, bro.
Yes.
We couldn't find a Compa?
Insane.
I don't know which one you're talking about. I mean, I clicked on it.
It's not Kakistan, but
Kazakhstan. Wait till they hear you say that. He said it's not Kazakhstan.
I get to edit this shit, so
You better not edit that out. That shit was funny. Is that shit not it?
I'm sure if you look up like Russian allies, it's gonna come up right away, Vato. But I mean,
I looked up Russian border countries and shit.
Quien sabe quien? I mean, it wasn't really many countries that were on their side on this one.
Nah, they only have a few countries. I think it was Finland and somebody else, bro. They're not on Russia's side.
They're just scared,
But
bro.
they well, I think because of this, bro, I think they said like now they're ready to join NATO.
Oh, really?
Cool.
Because they're like on the northern border of Russia. I think it's Finland and I forgot what other country.
Yeah, Finland. We just saw it right there.
That they're like before they were kind of like, nah, we're good.
Yeah.
And now because of this shit, they're like, okay, we'll join. We'll join NATO. Because I mean, because that NATO has to jump in now, you know?
Right.
But obviously that I don't know what the process is and how long that shit takes, bro. But
Sorry.
if they get them in and if Russia tries to take that as well, because basically what he's trying to do is reconstruct the Soviet Union map, right? He's trying to get all the countries that used to belong to the Soviet Union.
Right.
But I mean, like I said, I don't think
He
he's
wants to
trying
go
to
back to
occupy
old
them.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know it was something else where he had said that because Ukraine was trying to get into NATO. I know they're not part of NATO, and I know that he's like, I don't want them in NATO. Do not.
Yeah.
Bring them in. If you bring them in, there's going to be problems, and that's what kind of was the starter on this.
I was watching the news. They were talking about this dude's wealth, bro. Like how much wealth he has. Like I guess he has like a crazy ass castle and freaking a yacht that he had to ship off to a different dock. You know what I mean? That it was a crazy amount of money.
All right now, yeah. If you have assets like that, yeah, it's probably still worth. Because right now, the fucking was it ruble or the Russian dollar or whatever whatever they use out there.
What did you call it?
Ruble or rupee or something?
Rupee, that's in India,
it's not rupee, but it's ruble or something. Anyways,
rupee, I think, is in India. I don't know what it is in Russia. I
thought it was something with an R. But point is, they're
we making our listeners dumb as hell.
They're like, see, wait, rupee. I heard it on Compas Unfiltered.
Yeah, right.
Yo, that's funny as hell.
But their currency, it's like one of their currencies compared to like a dollar. It's like worth 0.000.
Ruble. You were right, bro.
Ruble?
1 Russian ruble, ruble.
¿Cuánto es?
74 cents.
Okay, sure.
No,
or is that less?
No, that's 0.0074 away.
Which is
under a penny.
Under a penny. Damn,
it's that bad.
They went down. Like their whole fucking economy pretty much crashed, bro.
Yeah.
Like they had to close like their stock market or whatever. Like they closed that shit down because it was horrible, bro.
Yeah, it is 0.0074. That's exactly right.
When they closed down all the McDonald's over there, imagine.
You saw that shit too?
Yes.
What are they gonna do without Mickey D's, bro?
I know, right? It's like, damn,
Netflix too, bro. Netflix pulled out of their
también?
out of Russia. Yeah. I mean, so no more Netflix and chill. Puro chill.
You can't even eat over there no more. Chingues.
You can't eat. You can't fucking Netflix, bro. Damn.
Está pesado.
So that's crazy, bro. So in March of 2021, it was 0.015 or a little bit above that. And now it's 0.0074. So it took a huge hit, bro.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Ruble. How did you know, though?
I see shit sometimes.
Yeah,
Fucking TikTok, bro.
Did you really? I'm like, damn, dude.
No, I've actually been watching a lot of fucking like Fox News and CNN and shit lately, bro. Like I'm just trying to see what the fuck's going on. Get better way,
Simon.
you know. But I don't know. I think we're done with Russia and Ukraine. We're gonna probably stay and defend our own country, maybe. Unless they start nuking, I'm gonna fuck out of there, bro.
They're nuking, bro. We in Ponce and
we in Ponce. Vamos a agarrar la pinche banda.
yeah,
Ándale.
we're there in what is that? Cantaritos El Güero or whatever.
Hell yeah.
Cantaditos Luero?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
Jalisco, no? Tequila?
Yeah. Tequila, Jalisco.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I'm not even from there, but I'm rolling with
You've
this
probably
food.
seen videos and shit where they make that big ass cantarito. It's fucking huge. Yeah,
I think so.
There's been so many videos on it. and shit.
I went to the Michelada Fest this past year, and they were making some big old things. I don't know if that's the
Where?
same thing. Like in Chicago.
They're
There's
making some big ass
there's
cantaritos?
been a few Michelada
yeah.
Fest. That's why I'm asking.
You're saying which one?
Pilsen, I think it was.
In Pilsen.
Yeah, Simon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're having it again this year.
You going?
Hey, let's go.
You liked it or no?
Simone. They had I think they had a banda there.
They had a stage. They had a stage.
Yeah,
and
they had a
had
stage,
groups
yeah,
and shit.
Yeah, Simone. And the night before they had the better lineup the Friday, but we went on Saturday, which it was not as good a lineup, but it was still good, I guess. More reggaeton that day.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, I think I remember. I know which one you're talking about.
Talking about Miche Mixes. Scott
Lumbre
out
Mix.
our sponsor. And we haven't picked up product, bro, but yeah, we definitely owe my cuz some michelada mix and some candy, bro.
We got you
Compa
next time.
Isaías, pull through, bro. We haven't been able to pick up, pero cáigale cuando pase por aquí por la casa de Checo.
Well, he's gonna come on soon.
Déjese caer. Oh, he's coming?
He's coming on soon.
He can stop by before that. Holla at us, bro. We haven't picked up product, pero saludazos, compa. We'll get you something, bro. Let's get some good michelada mix, bro.
Oh yeah. So to the next topic, we're done with Russia and Ukraine. Cain Vasquez? I think he's a UFC fighter, retired, I think. So he's not active anymore.
Is it Vasquez or Velasquez?
Vasquez, I think. You're probably right. Velasquez.
One of those. Yeah.
One of those. Yeah. I'm not really too much into UFC, bro. So, pero he recently got arrested for shooting someone who I don't want to say they've been convicted because they haven't been convicted yet.
Allegedly.
But allegedly is a pedophile, and that person molested his kid, bro, like over 100 times.
I
And-
agree.
Yeah, it was something crazy like that. It was the highest number, bro. I'm saying 100, but I think it was like something,
So one of his own kids?
one of his own kids.
Oh, I thought I read the article, but I think it's like
They
a family
confirmed
or
they
something. like
they
that.
had said in the beginning it was like a family or sort of un conocido that he knew, but from what I saw last, it was like his own kid.
Okay.
Unless they change it up again. But point is,
So the alleged pedophile molested his own child.
his own Velasquez kid,
Oh, the UFC
a
fighter.
UFC fighter.
Okay. I have a question behind that, but go ahead.
So, I mean, I think he got arrested and whatnot, but the justice system was not on his side, and they let him go. I think it was like $100K bond or something like that. I mean, I don't know. People will probably look it up and correct me, but it was something low that he was able to get out,
Manageable.
and so that's why he kind of took justice in his own hands. But I would have probably killed him, bro. Myself, I wouldn't have just shot him. But anyways, what would you have done, bro?
Was it done here in the U.S.?
Yeah.
It was here in the U.S.? Oh, that's sure. That's a tough call. But I mean, I I don't. That's
You can't answer that.
No, that's tough. I probably would have been in the same shoes. You know, if it's one of my kids, it's. I mean, I don't have kids, so I can't say like, oh, man, this is the way I'm going to react. But,
I have kids, bro. I don't like those type of questions, Checo.
yeah, but
I'm just saying, like for me, like I don't even like talking about like what would you do? Like I can't even picture being in that situation, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
well,
I don't even want to answer that. Like. But
you don't want to imagine it, but it's reality, way.
No, right, for sure. So my question for I don't know nothing about the story. I didn't look it up or anything. But so how did this happen over 100 times though?
I think this is something about like I think he was like a coach of some sort, so that's how he had access to the kid. Damn. And I think it's like multiple kids, but he's the one I think that got reported and whatever. But I think there's a whole investigation going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. That's crazy, man. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. That's a lot of times, dude. Like as a parent, I mean, that's a lot of trusting in somebody else too, right? Like,
well, I mean, also, you know, you put your kid in fucking baseball way or whatever, and you know,
it's
No, it definitely can happen. I mean, my sons play baseball or whatever, but. Like Tata Chiquito way, so we're always there, you know. Like so, I would think that you're always there. Like,
but I think as
you don't
parents,
just send them off,
agarramos confianza, güey.
Eso sí.
You know, and it's kind of like, hey, well, we can't take him to practice. Oh, well, can the coach pick him up? I mean, he's cool, whatever. He can pick him up.
All right.
You know what I mean? Shit like that.
That's true.
I mean, it's not like
it's not uncommon.
Far-fetched way, you know, where it's like, no, that would never fucking happen.
That's a lot of times, though, compa. I don't know. I have to look into the details more of it. Like, and how did they find out? Did the kid actually speak up and like say, "Hey, Dad"?
I believe so. But I mean, regardless of what the actual details are, if it was fucking 90 times instead of 100, or if it was this or whatever,
even one time,
one time, that's all I need, bro. Like, you know, there's no. I'm seeing red, bro. That's all. That's for me. You know,
I'm not gonna lie. I sometimes have a little anger issues when it comes to that, but I don't want to say.
No.
Incriminate myself, but
well, what do you do though? Like, all right, so you handle business, you take them out, and then like you go to jail forever, and then like your kid's out, you know, probably traumatized, bro, dealing with those issues, you know, and you're not even around to like help. I mean, I get it. I mean, but I just want to put perspective into anything and like see both sides, you know. I don't know, bro. I just don't. You've asked questions like that before, and I just don't. I don't even like thinking about it. You know what I mean? Like, I just because I have kids, bro. So it's like, damn, that's crazy, bro. I don't even want to think about it like that. But like, you also think of the other side of like, hey, man, well, I do take them out. Like, I'm gonna be in jail forever. And typically, kids that have issues like that where they're molested, they end up having troubles as they grow up. You know, so I mean, you'd probably want to be there for your kid too.
I mean, 100%.
So it's like, it's a double-edged sword, you know?
Eso sí. Pero siempre, you can always do a Baltasar there, dude, bro.
Good one, primo. Good one. Yeah.
Se les peló.
Se les peló Baltasar, yeah. I mean, that's... talking about stuff like this, then those kids in Texas, bro.
I was just about to bring that up right now.
Yeah, because
it was, I mean, some kids in Texas, I think it was their sister that got molested. And they took justice into their own hands, and they killed the guy. So now they're going to trial and trying to fight for their freedom.
Mm-hmm. So I wonder if like the people that are the juries take that into consideration, you know? Like,
well, and this is where like the whole and I had talked to you, the whole black and white thing,
Simone.
Where it's like I'm assuming the judge has to like tell them like you have to see it for what it is.
Right.
Not go with emotion.
Right.
And for people who don't know, and if it's okay for me to say, that you used to be, or in law enforcement, used to be. That's another question for you. It's like, have you ever had a situation where it's more, instead of seeing it black and white, you see it more like with emotion, like the coraje or whatever. Maybe you're like, I'm gonna let it go away because without saying,
right. So a veces I think when it comes down to that, I think a lot of people are like misinformed, like to where like we're not there like making laws, we enforce them.
Yeah.
So some of the laws there we don't like. It's like, oh, we're enforcing them because I made it. No, it's porque we're following. We take an oath to follow that law.
I mean, you may not agree with it, but
right, we gotta enforce it. That's our job.
And
So
that's where it's like
Simon.
Do you for the most part do you see it like that, like just black and white? Like if this is the law, you were speeding with, or is sometimes like I'll cut you some slack with.
As a police officer, you have that, or as an law enforcement, I guess you could say, but you, I can't think of the word right now for some reason, but for you have that ability to say, you know what, I'm gonna let him go on this.
To make that call, you have a little bit of wiggle room to make the call.
Simone, yeah.
So you can make you.
Yeah,
so a
absolutely.
cop can. I mean, obviously they have. I mean, I'm firsthand experience. I've had that where they've let me go and I should have been locked up, but
Same here.
but they let me go.
Simone, yeah, I know you had. For some reason, it's a word that we use, that everybody uses for like saying that you have that ability to make that call. But yeah, for here, let me answer your question, because you were saying like what would you do in that situation?
Yeah, what
right?
would you?
Like for the cane, right? Like obviously you have to follow law. You have to take them into custody and stuff like that. Is it, in my case, would I be like, yeah, I mean, this guy, I can see why he did it. I'm not going to treat him, not that I treat anybody differently, but like this guy's like, man, I would feel bad for the dude because he did something like that.
To protect his family,
right?
Or what he thought was.
He did something heroic for his child,
right? And I think,
and for the community.
Right. And I think the law sometimes does cover you in the fact that like it depends by state, but it like some states call it like third degree murder. Some call it can't think right now. I'm just going out
manslaughter.
Second degree manslaughter, something like that. So it's basically a crime of passion. So like for example, you walk into your house and you see your wife having sex with another male, and you take your gun and you shoot him and you kill him. You didn't come in there and you plan to kill that dude.
It wasn't premeditated.
Right. You came in there, you saw what was happening, you got so mad, you were thinking,
Reacted.
yeah. So it was just a reaction because you saw it. So, they take that into consideration.
Right. This would be watching First 48, fool.
So, like I said, a lot of cops are not like lawyers, so we're not like, we don't know all the laws. I'm not gonna sit here and say, I know every law, but you got to know, the laws you enforce. A lot of the laws in the streets, stuff like that, criminal law. So yeah, I mean, it's just stuff like that. It's tough, Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else.
Like that's
to say.
So if you had to like arrest Kane, if you were in that situation, you would just treat him like how you have to, right? How you would just follow procedure.
Correct. Right.
And what about like if you were that cop arresting the pedophile? Would emotion take over a little bit, or you think you would still?
I think it's I've dealt with like a lot of, what do you call it? We should say shit bags.
Okay,
we'll use that word. I've dealt with a lot of shit bags. Some people, murders. All that type of people. You can't really like let your emotions like get to there. You kind of just, especially because nowadays you're just like on camera all the time.
Yeah.
So you can't let your emotions get to you. You kind of just gotta, you sometimes you just want to, I'm not gonna lie, you want to bash somebody, like, man, this guy, especially, especially like in the city of Chicago, like they're killing kids out there, or killing one of your own, it's tough. So do you want to do something? Yeah, but you can't, you in that situation, you kind of just like, you know what, the law is going to handle it. So you just got to keep it in the, leave it up to the judge, leave it up to the jury to kind of, you make those decisions. So
pretty much saying like, just because you're in law enforcement, yeah, you're still human though. You still feel the same things that other people feel. Like it still angers you to see like the pedophile get away, or like you said, you know, drive by killing a kid or whatever, the innocent child dying or whatever. You still feel, you know, as a law enforcement or federal agent, whatever, you still feel the same anger, you know, and I think it's valid, bro.
Yeah. And I mean, a lot of the times, like, I don't usually talk about it. Like, I'll just like every once in a while, you know, I talk at home with people, with other people in law enforcement. It's like a lot of the times, like, whoa, why don't cops do this? It's like you can only do so much. Like, for example, you arrest a guy and you book him, and then they release him, and then he goes up and does the same thing. And they're like, well, why they released him? Well, it wasn't up to me. Go talk to the prosecutor, go to the state's attorney. They're the ones that make the charges. You know, why are they releasing them? You know, they give them like a small bond or no bond, not a no bond, I think it's called an I bond, which is basically saying...
I got a couple of those. Thank you. Taxpayers, thank you.
Yeah, so...
There you go.
Yeah, let me go.
Yeah, so you sign a paper saying that you're going to show up to court type of stuff, and they let you go. So... You know, we have no control over that. You know, you'd be like, you know, you can be like, hey, man, this guy did this. You know, try to get him a little higher bond or no bond. And they're like, no, we can't do that, you know. And a lot of the times, it's just like, whatever. You know, one time, I don't want to get too in detail the story, but we had some dudes, like, they were literally about to do like a heist. Like, go in there and break somebody. You know, they caught them. Luckily, an employee was looking out of her office window, and she saw some dudes in the car for a while. And sure enough, they came up to the car. A couple of officers. As soon as he came up, he saw a guy in the car with a gun right in his lap. Pulled out his gun right away. Called up back up. Like, nobody moved. We know. Long story short, they had a bulletproof vest in the car. They had a bunch of ammo, rifle in there, a couple guns. So they're ready to do this thing, right? They go into the state's attorney, you know, Cook County, I mean. And you know, they're like,
he looked at the cameras like, I apologize. Don't apologize, no, bro. Nah, for real.
And yeah, they didn't want to prosecute. We had to go, you know, to the feds, but to get a charge because they didn't want to do it. They don't want to.
You would think that's crystal clear, like, hey,
crystal clear. One of the dudes had a felony. One of the dudes had a Ford card. He didn't have a concealed carry. He had a Ford card. So it means you can have a gun, but doesn't mean you can carry a gun.
Right.
So the other guy had a felony. So you definitely can't have a gun.
He probably shouldn't be hanging with the dudes he was with.
Right. And no, they're like, nah.
So what, they just let him go?
They were going to let it go. We're like, no way. So we went and tried to get, you know, charges from another county, for like, you know,
another agency or something.
And another areas that they have.
Yeah, did it stick?
Avenues. Yeah,
so higher ups,
something like that. Other avenues that we have, but yeah, that's the only way they could do it. Like, obviously, we had to drop a few charges because they weren't gonna stake up at that level, but at least we got something versus
nothing.
Yeah, that would make you feel like your job is pointless, right?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I would feel like that too, bro. You're over here arresting people, doing your job, and it's like
risking. I mean, what about the cop
risking your life?
The cop that went up and like saw the gun on his lap, like he could have been killed, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you're like, damn, what are we doing? I know you had something else.
Oh man.
Well, we're gonna. It's this thing though. Without saying where or what, you know what I mean. I know you also worked as a CO.
Simon.
So and shout out to my cousin Lázaro. He taught us the chomos.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to be on here with his cousin.
Yeah, that shit would have been funny.
It would have been good. That would have been good.
I know I Lázaro, but I don't know. Is that tall dude?
No, he's not that tall.
No. Okay.
You got to check out that episode though, because you were supposed to be on here with him.
He
a CO or
no. He's
Fallon?
See, you worked there. He lived there. He went to college. You were the professor, I guess.
Yeah.
Or you were the dean.
Yeah,
Hall monitor.
but you got if you haven't checked out that episode, bro, go check that one out. Jail time. ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo le pusiste, güey? Serve.
Something colegio.
Yeah, el colegio.
Something colegio.
Yeah, el colegio. Sometimes jail time served or some shit. You know, I forgot. You put two things on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, el colegio, you'll see it. I'll send it to you.
La escuelita?
So you could pretty much. So you could listen to it. Because he told us stories about being in there, you know?
Yeah.
He told us about the chomos. You know what the chomo is or no? So this he was in federal, no way.
So he went local.
Hey.
And then he graduated and went to a university. I guess if that's how we could put it. You know, he did federal time.
Yeah.
And then he said, like, depending, I guess, where you go, you have different terms. But I guess in where he was at, they call them chomos. The pedophiles.
The pedophiles.
Chomos. Wherever he's at, that's what they were calling him.
He went state or federal?
Federal.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But I'm assuming at a local or state level, they probably have different names and, you know, whatever, right? Different lingos.
Yeah.
But that's what he was saying. That he was like, oh, over there, like them chomos. And we both were like, what the fuck is chomo? You know? The child molester.
Oh.
That's their, I guess, whatever. He's like, oh, like the CEOs would tell us, like, hey, don't be beating up on our chomos. You got any stories like that, bro?
Oh, vato. No, ¿dónde empiezo?
Or they be beating up on your chomos?
So a lot of times, los chomos, como le dicen, chomos?
Yeah, that's what they call them. Was there a name for
chomos, but chomos?
Like child molesters, so chomos?
Chomos, okay.
But
what would you call it?
Well, yeah, what was the lingo there?
I'm trying to think. I can't remember. I just know that a lot of times, like, you know, they had like the trannies and stuff. Le decían los invest para no decir, you know, mal, you know, para que no te vean mal, le decían los transformers.
Sorry.
I don't even think tranny is a good word to use anymore. I think.
Por eso digo, pues
Transformers. Okay.
Transformers. That's what they would call them, though.
Pues sí, para no quedar mal, you know. Pero a lot of the times, a lot of those dudes, like they would ask for PC, which is protective custody. So they would be in a different house in a different unit. Most of the time, you know, you could tell right away, you know, who was like that type of dude or whatever. Especially in PC, like a veces, llegaban like, pues allá, you know, like you guys was talking earlier, they were making each other's bees, you know. I don't know if we can use that word out here or not.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, make people each other's bitches or whatever. So, yeah, I mean, you would get like the dudes that were like supposedly hardcore and like ask for like PC, protective custody para ir a take advantage allá con los esos de ellos o con los esos chalma. It's just, sometimes they was para chingárselos, a veces para darles sus chingazos. Pero, you know, and they would, you know, beat the system. But yeah, dude, there's a lot of stories, man. I wish I could tell you a lot of, you know, it just depends, like, what questions you guys got.
No, I mean, I'm just interested in hearing stories. You know what I mean? Like, when my cousin came on, we didn't really have, I don't think, specific questions. It was just more so, like, his experience there.
He told us how he got there. First, he's this is what happened. This is what I was doing. This is how I got there. You know, I was set up, whatever, you know. And then he started telling us about how it was being inside, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and when we had him on, we wanted like both perspectives, you know.
Simon, yeah.
So that's why we wanted you.
That would have been him. Yeah, it would have been a good just a way to see if we could understand, if I understood it the way he understood it, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's. I guess it also depends on like where you are situated. I don't want to name it by location, but it just depends. Like if you're situated in another area of the jail, some places are just more. It just depends. Like sometimes you're like minimum, sometimes you're medium, maximum. They'll never put a minimum with a maximum because it's just a lot of trouble there. Sometimes the minimums are just there for like a DUI or something, you know?
Okay, I was about to ask. So the minimum is like the charge.
Simon.
The severity of the charge.
The charge, like a minimum or medium is just like like a medium, you probably look like somebody like assault or battery, Simon, algo así.
Yeah.
And then obviously maximum somebody committed a murder, or some type of like,
rape,
algo así. Hey. So they usually won't mix that. You'll mix max or medium and medium with minimum, but never minimum with max.
¿Y hay más desmadre in the minimum?
No. I would say minimum is pretty chill. I would say in reality, probably los medianos son los más locos, güey. I mean, obviously, if you go to like max, like to an area, ahí sí es otro pedo.
They're
like
spitting on you and throwing up on you and shit.
I wouldn't say it's so much. It just depends on the area. I wouldn't say so much on like the officer himself. Like, si no te les caes bien, like if you don't go out there and like show the respect, like get that respect, like give them respect so you give it back. Si te van a, they're gonna give you a hard time.
Feces at you and shit.
Hey, Simon, piss, shit. It's what do they call them? Shit bombs. Fucking.
Fuck is that?
So basically, they put in like, so you take a shit and put it in a bottle. You fucking like mix it up so they can like liquid it. Cuando pasas, te la avientan.
They squirt it on you?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
You ever got shit bombed?
No, not me.
That's how you had pink eye last time.
I mean, I've seen a lot of shit, bro. But it's like I've seen like dudes like. Have you heard of shit sandwich?
Hell no.
Yeah. We out here.
Can you imagine what a shit sandwich is?
Nah, what the hell is it?
So like every day they get obviously they get their in the morning or whatever, and lunch they get their sandwich, like ham and bread. Pues un vato, pues there's sometimes que tienen problemas mentales or whatever, or they act, and se agarran su pan y, they got their little morning, feed the pipes,
They could take a dump.
Take a little dump, and then they save it for later.
And then they throw it at you or what?
No, a veces sí, pero a veces agarran ese pan que they saved from their sandwich.
Yeah.
Y esa que they saved it.
And make a sandwich.
And they pack it y se echan un buen...
They eat it?
No, shit sandwich, vato.
Oh, hell no. You lying, bro.
I'm not even lying to you, brother.
You've seen it?
I've seen a dude... Like literally,
I did not expect that, bro.
I've literally seen a dude.
I thought they were gonna throw it at you.
I mean, they do.
A little bit closer. Sorry.
Oh, they do. They do throw it at officers. That's not even I've had many times be like
shit sandwiches at your face.
Oh no, like threats.
Oh, okay.
No, but it's crazier to eat it. That's
no, yeah. I mean,
oh my god, bro,
it's nasty, bro. Like, let's just say you walking into a cell, to give them their food, and their whole walls are covered in feces. Just like he just would grab his shit and just rub it all over the fucking wall. So his fucking whole cell was just brown.
Yo, who goes to clean that? Cleaning people?
Hell no.
The COs?
I know. A veces it depends on what area. Sometimes they have cleaners, especially for that. Sometimes in other areas we have like workers,
cellmates también,
other inmates that are pretty good like cleaning their whatever. So we'll be like, hey, bro, we got a fucking job for you, and you're like bring them up, be like, fuck that, man. And I was like, hey, bro, I'll give you an extra couple trays, and they're like, fuck it. So
that's disgusting, bro.
Yo, bro, but. So I'm picturing like a power wash.
Power wash.
Okay. And there's a drain in the cell?
Usually, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Simon. And then yeah, dude, but it's
a shit sandwich. That is disgusting, bro.
Yeah. Un vato one time
I won't even eat a sandwich if it has mayo on it, bro. This motherfucker said a shit sandwich.
Well, it doesn't have mayo, so
That's right.
Nah, I'm just saying, bro. The level, dog. I was like, shit, give me a fucking sandwich and mayo. And I'm like, bro, I'm not eating this shit. They over here eating real shit sandwiches, dude. That's insane.
When I first started, one of my first issues was a dude who had like a issue like that, and he knew he was gonna get into it with the COs, so he like after he took a shave, he fucking spread it all over his body, so he was just covered on it because he knew that he was gonna fight the COs, so they were gonna when they grabbed him,
they smell the shit.
They were gonna get it all over them, and I was just like, when I saw him, I was like, oh hell no, and then I was like, and then luckily, I was a rookie at that time. So the veterans are like, we got this. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah.
You're like, yeah, you do. He's like, ooh. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, so when I was like, oh, shit, cool. Yeah, no. I was like, I would have been all over it, but none of my miss. Hell no.
I would have been all over it. Still,
I think the funniest story, though, was one time I was, just chilling, like, they assign you like different areas, and they assigned me to like this new area I've never been in. So I was like, whatever. It was chill, bro. And it was like just sitting down, just watching whatever. I've already seen, you hear this guy just screaming, bro. It was like, and I was like, what is going on with this dude? He's like, just like, oh no, and I was just like, what the hell is going on? And I was like, it was coming from the other side of this door, so it's like a different area. And then he eventually I got tired of hearing it, so I'm like, I'm gonna go check on this dude. I'm like,
After,
this
2 hours later.
I was like, hey, man,
3 episodes of Martin later, bro.
I was like, bro, I'm trying to eat my fucking sandwich over here, brother.
Your shit sandwich.
I mean, bro, I go over there, and this guy just going to town, bro. He's like, come on, Howie, because he couldn't fucking
jerk off.
He couldn't finish. So,
I was not expecting this, bro. I was not expecting this, bro.
Yo, brother, he was going to town, bro. I was like, no, mom, hey, man, put that shit away, bro. And he's like, oh, yeah. So, my bad. Fucking left. And
this fool said, "Oh no!"
That's what he said. but he'd be like, "Come on, man!"
That's wild, bro.
Oh, yeah, then llegó un pinche vato like giving out like paper, like little teepees, like fucking toilet paper. And the guy's like, he's still going to town, and motherfucker's like, "Hey, you need toilet paper?" He's like, he stopped. He's like, "Oh yeah." If I gets off, goes to get the toilet paper. I was like, bro, he went out for like 30 minutes, bro. And then I was like, and I talked to this other dude, he's like, man, he does that every day. I was like, God damn, bro. That's a lot of energy.
That was medium or max?
Huh?
Medium or max?
That's like, you can have a little bit of.
No, where was it?
Where was this at?
Was he in the medium or was he in max? Or
no, he was like in an area where like, tan un poco.
Oh, like a little off?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so. And
he said, oh no, come on.
And allí puedes tener like all of them because they separate them like by room. Like usually they will have más de uno,
So. Okay, because they definitely wild.
Yeah.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah,
Did you finish your sandwich?
Just to clarify, it was just a regular sandwich, ham and cheese sandwich,
with mayo.
Regular mayo, Simon.
Y'all wild, bro.
Yeah, there was a dude. A real quick story when he would always compete with dudes. He'd be like, and he was a big dude. He's like fucking big because he would do a lot of push-ups. But every time he would get a new celly, he'd be like, hey man, I'll compete against you for see who does more pushes. If you do more than I do, I'll give you my tray. He's like, if I do more than you give me my tray. You give me your tray. He's like, yeah, fuck it. So these guys would be like, banging out their fucking push-ups. I mean, I didn't see it myself, but they're just stories from other guys in the
yeah.
And then so he would like fucking make these guys push, and like these guys are all fucking tired, and after they're done like doing all their pushes and they're tired, then he would fucking overpower and just fucking rape them, bro.
Rape him?
Yeah, bro.
Oh shit.
They would call it pinche, I forgot what they would call his ass, but yeah, he would get him tired. He would purposely make him compete for that and make him go first. So by the time they were done doing their whatever, how many push-ups they could, they'd be tired, and then the guy was fresh, and he would just overpower him. it was a big dude. After so many events, after so many guys actually complained and whatever,
They believed it.
well, yeah, it was after a while, and they it was like basically like they would put him alone. They couldn't have no cellies and shit. So
Damn.
yeah, just imagine that. So there's a lot of shit that goes on, like if people don't know about it. So I understand like some people are like, oh, well, my people like are there. Like if like when I was there, like I was strict, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like some people like do
Were you a dick?
huh?
You were a dick.
Like if you were coming into like the day room, like there's a day room, there's an area to where you sleep. Like I wasn't gonna let you like come in there like fucking in fucking underwears, and just no shirt on with your fucking blanket. Like, nah, bro, that's not your fucking bed. If you want to be on here, you go fucking your bed. You can do whatever you want over here. You're gonna come to the dish room, you come in your full dressed and keep your blanket over there. Like you're not gonna do that in mine. And then you would go to others, and then you just see everybody in fucking underwears, no shirts, and I was like, whatever. I mean, everybody does their own thing, but I would just tell them, I'd be like, hey, if you go to another place, if the CEO lets you do that, cool. But this is not the place. Yeah,
Come correct.
yeah, and even like a lot of people knew I was like strict, but they knew I was respectful. Like, and a lot of the times, like one time, like they would say like, no, that dude's bugging up or whatever, trying to get like crazy. I've had dudes like be like, oh, it's like I would wait, and the guy's like, what? Like, and he would get mad at the other, and what the fuck you mean? He'd start talking all this smack to him, and like I would just wait, like because he was talking like shit to me, and the guy's like, and he would just stop. And sometimes like you had those kind of people, and then I leave for the day, and then I come back the next day, and I realized that some shit went down when I left, because when they respected you, they waited.
They wouldn't do dirty shit.
They wouldn't do shit when you were on duty, and they would wait for the next dude. If it was a dirt bag or shit bag, that's when they would do the shit.
Damn. So it even mattered to be a good CO.
Yeah.
So, what was the wildest shit somebody told you or asked you to do, or like the way you were like, oh, I can't believe this fool asked me that? You better not say what size shoe you wear.
Oh, that's just, oh man.
Man, that shit sandwich is pretty wild, bro. I don't know if you could top that, bro. You think I could top it?
I didn't expect that though, bro.
Double shit sandwich. Get better with it.
My gente, no, nah. If I would have really like thought about it, they're just. I mean, I was there for a while, so I know there's a lot of stories, but, man, I've seen a lot of stuff. Not only like not even in jail, but like also like in the streets and stuff like that. My wildest stuff in the street was like, I would say, I mean, I had to like show up to like a dude just like literally just commit like suicide right on the street. Like, so I've like.
You saw it or you walked up on it?
We got called and they're like, hey, there's a guy just laying on the ground. I don't know if he's alive or what, but, showed up and, we look and there's like brain matter all over the sidewalk, bro. Like one shot to the head, right? And so I'm like, I've seen a lot of stuff where it's like,
that's crazy.
That is crazy, bro.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like,
what did you do? Did you like have to do yoga after that, bro? Like to like get back into. What did you do after that, bro? Like, how do you come back from that mentally for you as a?
I mean, I think
law enforcement. I think as a human, bro.
I think I was telling you guys a little bit earlier, like when you are in law enforcement, I feel like it would. I don't know. It was a good time to tell you now. Like for example, like I feel like a lot of cops would benefit from starting in the jail because they get to see a lot. They get to see a lot of shit.
So you're almost like numb to it, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't phase you as
much. And it's not like excuse me. It's not like if you like if you go to the street, like there you'll see I'm sure you see a lot more. But it'll prepare you being in the jail. Like not only will it prepare you to see some stuff, I've had blood all over me one time. I've had to break up a fight. some girl like got her. I was helping out the female division. She got her head like banged like into like a concrete wall, and it had opened up. Her head had opened up, and you could see literally like the carne. I don't know what it was up there, bro, but it was gushing.
Whatever brains were left.
Whatever was up there, I could see it, and it was gushing blood. And this other girl was still just attacking the shit out of her. So like,
did she make it?
Yeah, she made it. But this other dude grabbed her. I'm like, hey, dude, grab the other girl. Let me get this girl out of here. So I get, and she's gushing blood all over me, bro. You know, so just stuff like that you get to see. Like not only that, but like sometimes you're like dealing with dudes and they just want to fight you for any reason, you know. If you would take on every fight request that you would get at the jail, bro, you'd be fighting like 3-4 times a day. You'd never make it. You'd be tired, but
you'd be with that big dude, bro. being overpowered.
God damn, I'll be at UFC right now, bro. I'm gonna hit that shit. Fighting every day.
Yo, for our listeners, man, sorry for this graphicness. You know, this guy's describing crazy stuff, man.
Don't be sorry.
What if they were eating, bro? This fool's talking about shit sandwiches.
This Compas Unfiltered way.
I feel bad, bro.
Yeah, but
when he was saying the shit sandwich, bro, I was like, dude, I don't even want to drink my beer anymore. Dude. Like, that was gross.
I mean, the smells you'll see, the smells you'll see, that you smell there, the things you see, the things you got to deal with, the way you got to talk to people. It only prepares you to how you can prepare, like how you can talk, how you can comport yourself out in the streets.
Right.
Like I probably was a terrible speaker when I first started in jail.
You got to learn as you went.
Yeah, and then like I mean, the guys they've been there a lot of years, so they'd be like, you knew, right? And then I'd be like, nah, man. And they'd be like, yeah, right. And I was like,
they knew.
Eventually, like when I was there a couple years, you know, I started a new place, and they'd be like, what, you knew? I was like, yep. Like, how you been here? 2 weeks. Bullshit, man. You've been here a while. And it was like I could see the way you talk, and I was like, you know, you couldn't like, bullshit him anymore.
You're like, yes. You're like, I made it.
Yeah, right, pretty much. So, and then just the way you go walk in, you express yourself, they kind of know already. And I mean, it's probably that fear factor a little bit when you get in there. I would say a lot of people are going to say, oh, if you're afraid, then why are you working there? Like, come on, man. Everybody's afraid at some point. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It's like, right. So if I'm going to say, oh, I'm never afraid, then I'm a fucking liar. Right. So, you know, but it prepares you for stuff. You know, I could still go into a situation a little bit, you know, afraid, but at least I'm prepared. I'm mentally prepared for any situation that might come. So versus like coming in there like, oh shit, you know, oh man, you know, I've had a situation where we had one time one guy said, you know, to the director's office, we had some guy supposed to come in armed, and I was the first one on scene. When I showed up though, like I came in, you know, I didn't come in here with my gun drawn, all ready to go. You know, I had to come in like, you know, if I saw the guy, my first thing was not gonna be like, oh, boom, you know, shoot the guy, you know. But it just depends on the situation, you know.
Right.
And that kind of
his fool said I was the first one on scene. He probably pulled up like, oh fuck, nobody's here.
Let me go back.
Nobody's here yet. Like, hey, back up.
Hey, luckily for me, the guy was already gone.
Oh, yeah,
or luckily for him, I don't know. But regardless, he was already gone. I was the first one there. Like the guy's like, oh yeah, he was here like literally 30 seconds ago. I was like, well, I just walked up the stairs.
What did he want?
He was like a dude like who's always had issues. Like he's always been to other like towns, and had like he's always like fought police. So he had
just starting shit.
Yeah. So it's always that was just his thing, you know. But yeah.
Damn.
Wow, stuff,
all right, bro. Well, this was crazy, bro. We normally do about 45 minutes to an hour. I think we're a little bit over an hour already. And so this was definitely wild. And you said like, hey, my cousin no va a querer hablar.
I said I didn't know. I said I didn't know.
This fool went in, bro.
Yeah, he did go in.
Shit sandwiches y todo.
Shit sandwiches, fucking
But,
root canals and everything.
Before we wrap this up, bro, do you have any last words before I pass it over to your cousin?
Appreciate it, cuzzo. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, thanks for having me again. Hey, appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
We'll
And
make sure to set something up, bro, with ya sea un inmate o algo. We'll set something up.
we'll
with
get my
you, bro.
cousin back in here, bro.
Yeah, sorry, bro. Yeah, just
Hell
to
yeah.
talk about.
Hear stories and shit. This is fucking fun.
Yeah.
Any last words for you, bro? Any shout outs or anything you want to say before we close this out?
No, I wasn't prepared to give any shout outs, but
Niño Jesus.
there you go. Yeah, but for sure, we into Zacatecas, Jalisco, you know how it goes. So, for sure, brother.
Whoa.
And la gente que vaya a la wedding, ya sabe.
Yeah, bro. Este vato, he's gonna be like that viral quinceañera person. ¿Cómo se
La
llama?
quinceañera de Cristi, ¿cómo se llama?
I forgot her name.
I forgot the
Los 15. Yeah, that dude's like,
Damn. Everybody's invited. Everybody roll through.
Come on through.
hey, you probably will get some snaps now, fool. Some text messages. Like, you getting married?
Right, yeah, I
Nah,
never
fool,
thought
I'm
about
not.
that. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding, man. No, todavía ando buscando. Are you single lady? No, cuando llego a la casa,
I don't want to lose a subscriber way.
oh shit.
Well, thank you for coming on, bro. Se agradece un chingo tu tiempo, bro. And like I said, we've been wanting to have you on here for a minute. I'm glad we have you now. And if we could bring you back on, bro, we're fucking down to have you back on.
Let me know,
This was
yeah.
fun.
Hopefully I didn't offend nobody out there, you know.
Yeah, even if you did, it's Compas Unfiltered. It's all good, bro. No pedo.
Hey, mañana I get fired on the job. You're like, hey, what the? You see what you talking all this shit about?
You won't get fired tomorrow because it won't be out tomorrow.
Next week,
Maybe
though.
next week, wait.
All right, so this is Compas Unfiltered. Thank you guys for watching. This is it. Ahí estamos. Deuces.